Alright, I'm back. The only way I could get this to work, unfortunately, is to do a monitor capture. So I will hide this part of my screen, the bottom part, like I will cover it up like this. But first I want to see how the intro goes volume-wise and the dropped frames. So we'll see how it goes. I also need to change my stuff. Just give me 1 second. Ah! I'm so unprofessional. Yes. I guess. Anyways, let's go ahead and see how this sounds. Let me go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Okay.
Square Enix. 不意にこぼれた涙あなただけが知っていた優しさが溢れてるあの空のように星たちは瞬いて次の道を描き出す胸に秘めた想いは抑えられない遥かな世界目指しここから飛び出そう冒険の旅へと行こう強くなれるわきっとあなたはいくつもの星を越えたどり着けるよ輝き出した夢とともに飛び立てる羽広げ光満ちる星の海を渡る
Alright. Star Ocean Second Evolution. The original title is Star Ocean The Second Story, and I would love to stream that one. I do have it, but unfortunately the graphics are better in this one. So it's just a better idea to stream this one. But yeah. So I guess we'll start a new game. There's some voice acting, and then most of the time it'll just be me. It's the same song, but a different cutscene for this one. The thing I don't like about these cutscenes is it shows the secret characters. The secret characters that you're not even supposed to know about unless you play it a special way in the intro. I remember not even knowing about them until, I don't know, years after I even beat the game for the first time. It's the three-eyed people, Opera, and I think the other one's name is... I want to say it starts with an H? Herman, or... I don't remember. I always play as Rena. Because she's the healer. I like to be the one that heals because I do not trust AI. Anyone who has seen me, well, I guess you would have seen it on Nianu, but anyone who's seen my Alan Wake Let's Play, I do not trust AI to save me. And we will not call her Rena. If I can remember how to, there we go. Will this fit? I think it will. Just barely. Also, I think... but if you play as the guy, you get Leon, I think. Or maybe if you play Rena, you'll get Leon. I don't remember. I don't know. Some characters you can only get when you play as one or the other, and Leon is one of my favorites, and Ashton is for sure my favorite. But Ashton you can get up with anybody. And Ashton will probably be Ran Puma, even though she and Claude get together, I prefer her and Ashton. You can have their relationships increased with other characters, but still for the story, it's always Rena and Claude. Those who live on Earth recommended for beginners. Gods who race through the universe. Let's do this one. I think if we choose Earth, it's way too easy.
I'm leaving. Bye.
Wonder if I can turn up the voices.
Hold on just a minute.
What, Mom?
Don't you what Mom me. How about taking a break for once today? You were just there yesterday and the day before that.
Can you hear the voices alright? They seem pretty loud to me.
I know, but it's just that being there makes me feel so calm. Come on, why can't I go?
Because I said so. Do I have to remind you about all the crazy things going on since that sorcery globe crashed down on us? Just last night we had a huge earthquake. The animals are all going wild and attacking people. It's too dangerous right now. Besides, there's also
See you
a-
later.
Ah! Wait a minute! Oh, that child? What she sees in the sacred forest is beyond me.
Whew, that was close. Why does my mom always have to harp on me like that? I better get to the sacred forest quick if I want to make it there.
Alright, just a word of caution. Even though I have renamed her, they will still call her Rena, so we will need to remember everyone's original names. And I think this game is pretty long. It has 2 parts. So I think after the first part, I will do Quest for Glory again. And then after Quest for Glory 3, we'll do the second half, because it's a pretty long game. Although I think the second half is longer than the first. Alright, I think all of the backgrounds are the same from the PlayStation 1, and it's just the sprites that have an update, I guess. But I've always loved the music in this game. She's got a manga collection on her shelf. And it may be the emulator, but the music sounds like it's crackling a little bit. We're only playing for a little bit longer, so maybe I can fix it later. Move! This is a save. Oh. I just said it's a save.
Phew. Something about the sacred forest just makes me feel refreshed. I think I'll try going in a little further today. It's so pretty. I really wish my mother wouldn't worry so much about me. This place couldn't possibly be any safer.
Go on, run! We can handle this.
I don't like the new voices in this one. I like the old voices.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba.
Whoa.
Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-da. Alright. Great timing with the gorilla.
Good thing I made it in time.
Who is this guy? He's dressed all weird. And what was that light? He killed that monster in the blink of an eye.
You alright? Well, that was a close one. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, hey, wait!
That scared me. You didn't have to get so close to me like that all of a sudden. But maybe it was rude of me to run away like that. He did tell me to wait, too. Hope he's still around.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd wait for me.
I don't know if you can change their voices.
I'm sorry I ran away like that.
And I don't feel like reading over someone else talking.
Oh, no, that's okay.
It's just that everything happened so quickly. I was really shocked.
And when I say I don't like their voices, the original game didn't have voice acting. It did, but only during battle.
Scary, huh?
Yes, a little. Still, I'm really sorry about all this. You saved me, but I just ran off like that.
If I could change it to Japanese, I would, because I really hate this one part later. I will mention it 1,000,000 times once it happens. It was a PlayStation 1 game. The original one.
Don't worry about it. Besides, you did stop to wait, didn't you?
This one is on the PSP. Obviously, it's a PSP emulator.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Raina. Raina Lanford.
Is it?
Oh, and, I'm Claude. Claude C. Kinney. Hi.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kenny. So, Mr. Kenny, was there something you wanted to ask me earlier?
Oh, right. It's nothing that important, really, but... where am I?
Are you a traveler?
Something like that, yeah.
Where are you from?
From Earth?
Earth? Where is that?
Well, how can I put it? It's really far away from here. Really, really far away. Probably.
A faraway place? That's really amazing.
Yes. Well, not really.
Mr. Kenny, once we cross this bridge, we'll be in Arlia.
Arlia, is that where you live? But, are you sure it's alright if I just barge in?
Of course it is. Besides, I need to repay you somehow.
No, please, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything that special.
You don't have to be so modest. It won't be much, just the least I can offer you. So please. Here we are. Welcome to Arlia.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things changed. I think 1 or 2 of the town's names are changed. I mean, it's really not a big deal, but for someone that absolutely loves this game and grew up on the PlayStation 1 version, it's just, it sticks out, and I hate it.
Wow, it's so pretty.
Is it? Well, thank you.
Ah, it's such a nice place. I like it a lot. Listen, would you be able to show me around the village?
Of course. I don't mind at all.
Well, I'm glad you're liking it. Like I've said, it's my absolute favorite game ever. Ever! Even though it wasn't my first, obviously. Hello. Stygian, my child. How are you doing? You look just as vibrant as ever. Show me around Earth. I don't know, there's just little things like that, and then he'll say the word machines, and then when she says machines, it's M-A-S-H-E-E-N-S, I think. Just little things like she doesn't know what a machine is. It's just to show how naive and ignorant she is. But they don't do that in this game, but whatever. This is Velding Church. We hold wedding ceremonies and things in here. Father Marshall is a very hard-working man. He's always there for us if there's something we need to talk about. Some Earthbound. Sounds like a wonderful man. Oh yes, everyone trusts him. I might play Earthbound someday. It's another one of my favorites. Earthbound was probably my favorite game until I played this one. Because obviously the SNES was out first. Wow, Stygian! You got yourself a boyfriend? Took you longer than I expected. We don't really need to talk to people. Between streams, I will be leveling like crazy. So don't be surprised if I'm level 50 the next time we play. Leveling is my favorite thing to do. This house is home to a newlywed couple. They're so in love with each other, it's almost embarrassing to watch. Oh. Well, I had planned to play Earthbound, it's just I've got to, I finally hooked up my, my capture card. So I have the ability to play on my Wii U or my PlayStation or Xbox. He's not very interested in this room, is he? Blueberries. Rosehip. But this game is really got a lot of things that you can do. We've got skills, which I think Claude has some skill points. I don't think he can level anything. No, he can't. But everyone starts out with their own skills, and each town will have a skill learning place, and you just pay and you learn skills. And then you use your skill points to level them up. And let's see, the ability to distill liquids. So each one's got its own thing that you can do. I don't know what this one does. Let's see, originality, this ability, the ability to modify objects, governed by inspiration, the ability to transfer your ideas onto paper. You can write books. The love of animals. Let's see, I think their talents, these are his talents actually. I think their talents are randomized. And people say it's good to start off with the thief one, but I don't like stealing from people. I know we just played a thief, but I don't know. This game I've never seen a use for it. I know you can steal some really good items and I think maybe weapons. Oh well. So we got originality, composition. So he'll be good at writing books. He'll be good at calling animals to his aid. Which we can have a bird that flies. It'll buy items for us in dungeons or sell items when we're in dungeons. And you can also ride rabbits. The rabbits are big. Or bunnies, I don't remember what they call them. And you can ride them around. I've never actually used the skills before, but I will try to use some of them. You can play music. You can cook. There's a cooking competition. There's all kinds of weird stuff. So, but they also raise your stats like strength or agility. Let's see if it says. Whoa! What is going on? Okay, there is a cat boy. But there's only one. What is going on? It doesn't like the menu. I think I remember having that problem the last time I streamed. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do in this game. And it's kind of useless. I think, like I said, I went through the whole game without ever using a skill except for the bird that sells your stuff and buys things for you while you're in a dungeon. So anyways, let's, this next part's a little long, so hopefully we can get through it before Ranpuma comes home. And if not, I can just save state, I guess. Well, here's my house. Would you mind waiting here a second? I need to clean up the place a bit. Sure. I guess we didn't have to go everywhere. I'll be right back, okay?
Oh, welcome back, Reina. Is something wrong?
Reina.
Something big has happened, Mom. This is serious.
Oh, really now? Just what could that be?
I'm not exaggerating. He's here. The hero has arrived.
What?
The hero! The one from the legends! You know, the hero of light! He's come to save us!
Reina, are you sure about that?
Yes, he's wearing clothes like I've never seen before, and he has the Sword of Light.
The Sword of Light?
Yes, he used this unbelievable light to save me in the Sacred Forest. It had to be the Sword of Light.
So where is he right now?
He's outside right now, so I'm gonna...
Wait a minute, Reina.
Excuse me.
Is something wrong, Mr. Kenny?
It's been a while since you left me, so I was just wondering what's up.
Oh, my apologies. Would you wait outside for me just a little bit longer?
Sure. Do you mind if I walk around a little?
Oh, please do. Go ahead. Whew, he surprised me.
Was that him, Reina?
Yeah,
Are you sure we should leave him out there by himself?
I think he'll be okay, but...
Reina, tell him to come inside. That'll probably be better. Yes, let's do that.
Okay, I'll go get him.
Unfortunately, I cannot turn the voices off, or else I would. Let's see. Pretty sure we can't. No. This is the only page. Yeah, we can't do anything about the voices, unfortunately. I don't like them either. If I could have these graphics with just the PlayStation 1 game, with the old battle voices,
You actually believed me, Mom?
because they've replaced all the battle voices as well, which I'm kind of glad because of Priestess. She's got the most annoying freaking voice I've ever heard. But she's not as annoying in this one.
Of course I did, Reina. You're my daughter.
Now get the fuck out of my house!
Thank you.
Alright. I think he's always in the last place we look. La la la. Or something. I don't know. I always forget where he is. He's in town. Maybe he's at the church. Don't think he's in here. Well, the only place I didn't go was... The mayor should be returning very soon. Well, I've been everywhere. There's only 3 buildings I can go in. Whoops. That guy? I don't think he left the village. I'm pretty sure once you talk to someone specifically, he'll just be wandering around outside. I saw him around here just a few minutes ago. Your boyfriend? Sorry, I was so deep in prayer that I didn't notice if he was here. Or not. The hero of lights armed with the sword of light, right? I hope I'll get to see it someday. Mr. Kinney? Ah, yes, that young man was here just a few moments ago. He seemed troubled by something and asked me all sorts of questions. I'm afraid he is no longer here, however. Your boyfriend? Can't say I've seen him. Speaking of which, I haven't seen Diaz Flack in a while. I wonder how he's doing. Oh yes, I hope he's doing well. How many years has it been since Diaz left Arlia? I guess I can understand why he'd want to leave. Especially after that horrible incident. But still, I have to be going. Alright, now he should be wandering around. There he is. And just a little tidbit, I guess. the Japanese voice of Diaz, the person they were just talking about, and he's also the guy in the intro with the long blue hair or light blue hair. I don't know. He had really long hair. His Japanese voice was used in he did some voice work for Hatoful Boyfriend, which I find funny.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Kenny.
Oh, Reina, are you done?
Yes, I'm done. What are her talents? She's got cooking, nimble fingers. Oh, she's got the nimble fingers, so she's good at stealing. Magical talent that can only be acquired at birth. Okay. I don't know if it was interesting, but I found it amusing. Ooh.
Mom, I'm back!
I'm so hungry now.
Hello.
Reina, I wasn't expecting you two to be back so early. Just in time, though. I was just finishing up everything.
Finishing up? What? Mom, what's all this food here for?
Doesn't it look delicious? I put all of my best recipes out on the table for you.
That's not what I mean.
What? Did I do something wrong? I just thought I'd thank Mr. Kenny with a nice meal.
I understand that, but isn't this a little much?
Is it? He's pretty young, so I figured he'd have a big appetite. You are hungry, aren't you, Mr. Kenny?
Actually, I am, yeah.
See, a real man could put all this away, no problem. So eat as much as you like, all right?
A real man can eat like a pig.
Thanks.
Oh, Mom.
Oh, thank you so much for the meal, but I just can't eat anymore.
Are you okay? You didn't have to force it all down, you know.
I'm fine, I'm fine. I've got a cast iron stomach.
I'm sorry my mother made so much.
It was all delicious, though. My mother would never be able to do something like that.
Thanks for the compliment. I'm glad you're happy. I'm gonna go downstairs and help my mother clean up. Feel free to rest up here for a bit, all right?
Sure, that sounds good.
That sounds good.
How is he, Reina?
Stuffed. He said he couldn't eat anymore, so I had him rest upstairs for a bit.
Is that right? In that case, now would be a good time to tell the mayor. It's dark out, so be careful, Reina.
Okay, I'll go get him.
He lives just across the way.
Mayor!
Regis!
What's all the racket for, Reina?
Sir, come to my house quick! There's no time to waste!
Now just what is going on here, young lady?
The hero! He's finally appeared!
What?
It's true! He has the Sword of Light and everything!
The Sword of Light?
His clothes are foreign looking too. There's no doubt about it. He's the hero from the legend!
My goodness. Tell me, Reina, where did you find him?
This is the mayor, Regis.
In the Sacred Forest, he saved me from a monster using the Sword of Light, and right now he's resting in my house. I'm telling you the truth. What's more, he said he's on a journey, but didn't have any idea where he was. He claims to be from somewhere, but I've never even heard of the place. Don't you think this is more than a coincidence?
Indeed. It is something worth looking into. Reina, I know as well as anybody that you are not the kind of girl to make up stories either.
Thank you, Mayor.
So let's get to the bottom of this. First things first, let's see what he has to say.
Great! Mom, I'm back!
Reina, oh, no, 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 no.
What's wrong, Mom? Why are you panicking like that?
No, it's just that I've...
Calm down, Mom. Tell me what's wrong.
I said it.
Said what?
The F word.
I said the H word.
Oh.
What? You told him that? So what did he say?
He asked me to take my clothes off.
I don't think he understood what I meant.
Please be calm, everyone. It's all right. He doesn't understand what this is all about either. This must be Claude C. Kenny then, yes? Allow me to say, I'm honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Regis, and I humbly serve this village as its mayor.
Good to meet you, sir.
She had called him the hero of light, and he didn't know what she was talking about. So the H word was hero.
Allow me to thank you profusely for saving our dear Reina's life in the Sacred Forest.
Oh, not at all, sir.
Speaking of which, Reina has told me that you are, at present, in the midst of a journey.
Oh, well, it's hardly worth calling a journey, really.
So tell me, where is your destination? The Kingdom of Cross? Or perhaps the continent of Lacour?
See, they changed the spelling of cross. That's not how it used to be spelled. And I think Lacour was spelled different too. I want to say it was spelled with a Q instead of a C.
Well,
A curious traveler indeed. Not only do you not know where you are, but where you are going is also yet unknown.
What are you trying to say, sir?
Mr. Kenny, if you will forgive my rudeness for a moment, I do believe everything you have told us has been a lie. You are far from an ordinary traveler.
If I'm not a traveler, then what am I?
A visitor from another world. A hero of legend, hidden under the guise of a traveler. In fact, even you will agree that you are the hero of light who has come to fulfill his duty as our savior. Am I wrong?
The fuck you smoking, old man?
What? Listen, what would possibly make you think that
If it's proof you need, then let me share with you a glimpse of our world. It has been told in our history that when the people of Expel are suffering under the threat of impending doom, a hero will appear in garbs of foreign make, and with his sword of light, he will save us all. Your clothes are nothing like what we have, and you carry the sword of light. What more proof do we need?
what are you... I don't have any sword of light.
Of course you do! You used a blinding light to save me earlier.
That?
Maybe he really isn't the one.
He's got to be.
I think I know why you're all confused. This weapon of mine, it's not a sword of light, although I'll admit that it's something like one, but still, carrying this around doesn't make me any kind of special hero. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
How can you say that?
Well, I mean, I'm not a hero. I don't have any kind of power like that. I don't even have any idea what's going on here. How can you expect me to save anyone at all?
You truly have no idea? You really don't know anything about the sorcery globe or the cataclysms?
We're not talking about something that happens in the village here. We're talking about the cataclysms that have affected the entire world. It seems that you do not really know what we are talking about. Please allow me to explain. It all began 3 months ago. On another continent, northwest of this village, there is a kingdom by the name of El. One fateful day, a meteor crashed upon Aluria, a town located within El's territory. At first, people saw it as merely a rare and remarkable celestial event. But before long, a cataclysm took place. Great hordes of monsters suddenly appeared in the once peaceful nation, and the havoc they spread devastated the kingdom of El. There has never been anything like this before in our world. Not until the arrival of that meteor. It only stands to reason that the two events are related to each other. The meteor came to be called the Sorcery Globe, a stone of pure demonic evil. No matter how you look at it, that stone must be the reason for the disasters that have befallen the world. And now, just as the sorcery globe fell upon our heads one day, so you have also appeared out of thin air. If that stone is the source of the chaos, then we believe that only you can cut through the chaos and save us.
but I'm just a...
The cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing recorded before. Docile animals turning into fearsome monsters. It will not be long before disaster befalls this humble village, too.
But I'm not anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to deal with some kind of magic meteorite?
If you are not, then where did you come from? And where are you going?
I don't know how to explain it, and even if I did, you wouldn't understand it. The only thing I can tell you is that I'm here because of an accident, and not because I wanted to be here. I just want to go back to where I came from. That's all.
You must have your reasons, but you must let us know more before we can make sense of this.
I know, but that's all I can tell you.
Very well. If you insist on it, then I am sure there is at least some truth to it. We will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after all.
How can this be?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
Not at all. It is our own fault forcing you to be someone you are not in the first place.
I'm sorry about this. Reina!
I don't believe this. He has to be the one. Those clothes and that sword of light.
Can we move? Alright. We're gonna go ahead and stop here. I'm sorry, Ren Puma, that we had to wait so long. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play. I guess, let's see, what's today? Today's Wednesday, okay. I won't be back until Saturday. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play this. I really appreciate you guys watching me. I had a lot of fun. So I guess I'll see you guys on Saturday for more Star Ocean. Yay! And probably be level 50 by then. So I'll see you guys on Saturday. Take care and goodbye.